over here, the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, saying the Shir, really I'm saying it by myself, just sending it out. It's on page Kuf Yud Gimel. In the Tivuk Avonos, in regards to the Drushos of the Shachar. Now we're going to start here on number Kuf Nun Aleph, and we're going to try to read through. We've been piecing it, and I'm going to try to finish it out. So it sounds like it's something that I've heard before, but I don't remember where. So what we're really talking about is Baruch Atah Hashem. He said that Baruch, I forgot what Atah is already, but Baruch refers to the Yisod. This is the place, the spout from which everything comes. So he says now we're coming over here. Shahare Raza Yesh Lo Arba Mochin. Zer Anpin has 4 Mochin. They get divided into 4 different Chavayas. So we know this already. This is Av. Bina is a Chavaya which we call a Milui Yudin and a Lofim, and it's called Sag. It is a Gematria 63. So the Das, and then Das splits into 2. Who Havaya b'Milui Alofim is the Vaya of the Milui Alofim. Sha'oider b'Gematria Ma. It has a Gematria 45. Umuach HaGavur de Das, the Gavur side of Das. Who Havaya the Milui Hayin Sha'oider b'Gematria Ben comes the Gematria Bren. V'ata yesh laham shechab as kol ha'arba mochin. So now what we want to do is we want to take the all 4 mochin, which is Av, Sag, Ma, Upen, which we call Asmab, and bring them all in to the final Chavaya, which is Ben. Shehir Chavaya the Hain, which is the Vaya of Hain, which is the Gematria of 52. Now let's turn the page and let's see if we can keep with this. So Kivan, so since, he says, Sha'ata Haza Yesh Lo Rak Vok, he's only a Vok, Vadaim Hu Chaser Es a Chabad Shalo, and he's missing his Chabad. In other words, he's 6 Gitzvos, from Chesed to Yisod, and that's all he is. And he's still missing a head, that is the Rosh of the Chabad. The Ben, so therefore he's only really considered to be a Ben. He's a little boy. So it's the last Havaya. So since he hasn't gotten the Rosh of Godless, not that he didn't have a Rosh, he has a Rosh, but his Rosh is small of the child. Now he's going to, since he hasn't gotten the Chabad yet, Yesh lo the Zav Rak as a Bach, he's only Bav Ketzvos. Azhu Zaman Nikra Yanika. This Taman, Azer Taman is called Yanika, nursing. Shuhu, like a child by his mother, Kumu Cotton, Ben Cotton, a small child. Hayonek Me'imo, that nurses from his mother, She'en Lochedayim Mochin. The godless, he does not have Mochin, the godless yet. V'kevin Shechazerab Nirmaz B'Chavaya the Ben, so since the Zav, which is really referenced by the Havaya the Ben, Mekabeles Arba Hamamochem Shehem Arba Milui Havaya, which so he's receiving, Za is now receiving this Asmab, the Mafia Sheyachtav Haim Olim B'Gematria Ralov. They come to the Gematria 232, Kamis Bar Baruch, which is the same Gematria as Baruch. If you add also the 4 letters of the Havaya, comes to 232 also. That's 228 plus 4. V'chein yesh l'kabe b'chavaya zuchah de ben shuha hazah l'tzayer es chavaya zuchah de ben. So you have to make a special way of forming up this havaya of ben. B'tzir osios, by using the letters, by forming the letters in different ways or looking at the letters in parts. She'ala b'gematria Mr. Ralev. So we want to say that in this havaya of ben, we're going to show you how it actually can come out, which is only 52, can come out to be actually 232. Kamo Baruch, just like Baruch with its 4 letters. Now let's go, so he says, Sir Havaya, the Ben, Ola Gematria Ralev. So we want it to come out to Gematria of 232. Now I thought we saw this already. We'll see it again. So if you look at the Havaya, now he's going to show it to us right here on the page. This is what that Ben looks like. Yud Vav Dalet KK Vav Vav KK. Add them up, they come to 52. So we have 4 hays in this Havaya. B'kol os hey me'elu ha'arba hayim. So each one of the hays, machshivim oiser b'bechinas siyura. So let's look at it, in other words, in its parts. Exactly how is it formed up? Like we mentioned up above when we're talking about the Eki of hay. So in every hay, there's 3 different ways you can actually write it. He says that, and each one of them will have a different gematria. D, that's a daled and a yud make a hay, a daled and a vav makes a hay, and 3 vavs, right? One on the right, one on top, and one on the left. Sheyachtav ola b'gematria mab. Now, if you add all of these different possibilities together, they come to the gematria of 42. So since we have 4 hays, so since the 4 hays, so we do the same combos, all the combos of the possibilities. Now, for me, this doesn't ring a bell to me. What he's doing, I would say to myself, why don't you do with anything? You could do anything like that. Well, maybe you can do anything like that. What is the reason for breaking it down into its component parts and showing you that the component parts actually spell the word Brachot or Baruch? So, in other words, it's blessing. So that's a set of what we're bringing the blessing in. So since there are 4 hays, 1 hay adds up to 42. Sheyachtav heim olim kasach, they come to the number 168. Then if it os yud b'milua, so then let's take the next of the letter yud by itself. The letter yud by itself, b'milua, if you spell it out, it's yud vav daled, just like this. Shababai the hein b'gematria esrim, they come to the gematria of 20. V'tzir ha'os daled, so then to take the daled out of the yud, should be yud hanal Titzaira im shnei vavim, you form it up with a daled, which is a vav on the top and a vav on the bottom. The hainu vav echad, then a regel hadaled. So 1 vav is a regel, is the foot of the daled. But a vav sheni is the gag of the daled. Harehem olim b'gematria yud bey. So they come up to the number of 12. So we're going to do some little adding here. V'im titzaref esa esrim shehem b'gematria shall yud the yud vav daled in Amalaya, which is in the Milui form, which is a gematria 20. Al hayud beish the shnei vavin, the 12 they go to the day vavin shebitzir hadaled, which is what we got from the form of the daled. Shall yud, and it looks like this. It doesn't mean there's 3 pieces. It means the daled could actually be formed like like 2 vavs. So he said, of the Oz, Haim Olin Bigematria Lamed Base, so then they come up to the Gematria of 32. So now what do we got here? We got 168 and 32. So he said, Ve'elu Halamed Base, Kshetztarfim Im Kasach. So if you add them together with the 168, Shebetzir HaArba Hayin, which are in the form of the 4 hays, Yihya Olin Bigematria Masayim, they come to the number 200. Now keep going on, and we're still going. And when you take the vav of the vaya the ben, shehi shnei vavim, which is what? Vav. Shehem olim b'gematria shteim esri, which come to the gematria of 12. But tikach esa arba hayin shebemilu vaya the ben, then take the 4 hays that have that come from the milui of the vaya of the ben, which is gematria 52. Shehem b'gematria esrim, the hays come to the 4 of them by themselves. Come to the gematria of 20, but the tzartzim by yud beis, and you put them together with the yud beis shall shnei havavim that we just talked about, the os vav shebemilu hayavaya the ben hare heim yachta b'gematria lamed beis. So now you're going to add 200 with lamed beis. The tikach is the lamed beis all of those. So take these 32 that you just counted out. Shehem mispach arba hayin, which are the count of the 4 hayin. Ima shnei vavim, which are the 2 with the 2 vavs. The tzarpim ima masayim shehem arbaim ha'arba hayin. So then you put them together with the 200, which we were able to manufacture out of the 4 hayin. B'tziurim, that is by looking at their parts. Gam hayud b'tziuro, also the yud. B'tziura yud vav daled v'ya'alu kula b'gematria ralav. They're all going to come to the gematria of ralav. For Ralav, hu b'gematria Baruch. So he wants to say that the letters themselves hold the concept, the concept of the bracha itself. Baruch Shuhu Raka, which is 228. Baruch is 228. Add the 4 letters of Vivim Arba Osias Avaya, and then you add the 4 letters of the Vaya, Hare Hu Ralov. That's it. That's the shir.